Welcome back, dear students. As you all know that we are dealing with the chapter on square roots, right? So today I am taking from exercise 3A these problems. So question number 5, sub number 1. So first and foremost, what you need to do here is you need to convert them into fractions. Okay, simple. So what do? So if you convert this into fractions, you get this to be 1764 whole divided by how many zeros? There are 5 zeros, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Now after that, what you are going to do is you will cancel them. Okay. So let's cancel with 4. Okay. So with 4, if you do, you get so 2500 here. So with 4, so 4 for the 16, 4 for the 16, you get this much, right? Isn't it? Okay. So can you cancel this by any other number? No, I guess you won't be able to. So this is 441 by 2500. So that's what we get when we convert this into fraction. Okay. Now we need to find the square root of this, isn't it? Now we have square root of 0.1764. Okay. So let's see how much is this going to be. So this is going to be square root of 441 by 2500. Okay, so here what you need to do after this is you need to factorize both numerator and denominator. Okay, so let's see the factorization part. I am doing my rough work here. Okay, so we have 441. So let's divide with 3. So 3 ones are 3, 1 goes over there, 14. So 3 4s are 12. So 3 7s are 21. So again with 3, right? So 3 4s are 12, 3 9. So with 7 you get this one. Yes. So this is the factors of 441. So that means, can I write this as, in place of 441 I am going to write 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. So 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. That's what I have written in place of 441. Okay, so similarly we have this one, isn't it? So if you factorize this, let's see how much do we get. So we have 2500. So with 5, okay, so 5 5, okay, so with 5 again, so you get 100, right? So this do with 10, you get this much. Okay, so that means, can I write 5 into 5 into 10 into 10? Yes. Now next job is to find the pair. So we have got one pair. So instead of these two 3's, I am going to write only one. So we have into, instead of these 2, I am going to write only 1. Similarly here I am going to do the same. That is 5 into, next is 10. Instead of these 2 I have written 1, and instead of this 2 I have written this much. Alright, so how much is this? This is 21 by 50, isn't it? Now if you want to convert this, see, because my question is given in decimal, isn't it? So it will be better if you convert this into decimal. Okay, so when you convert this into decimal, I am not showing you how to convert, you get 0.42. Okay, so this is the answer for this particular question. That means the square root of this turns out to be 0.42. Okay, let's have a look at that question. Similar question is there. So can I write this as 169? Now after decimal there are 4 digits, so that's why there has to be 4 zeros, right? So can I cancel them like this? No, I won't be able to, isn't it? So therefore we can directly find the square root. So the square root of 0.0169 will be equals to square root of 169 by this much, right? Now can you factorize 169? Okay, so if you are able to factorize, then by which number you need to divide? So for that you need to refer to the squares of 1 till 30. I gave you one homework, isn't it? So there, if you see that 13 square is 169. That means when you factorize 169 you get 13 into 13. Okay, and factorization is simple, right? So can I write this as 100 into 100? See, it's not necessary that you need to do 100 into 100. You can right, or rather you can divide this 1000, how much is this, 10,000 by 2 also, okay. So you can do that also, but here I am writing 100 into 100 to make my work easy, okay. So instead of these two 13, I will just write 1, and instead of these 200, I will just write 100, okay. So since your question is in decimal, convert this into decimal, your answer turns out to be 0.13. That means the square root of this turns out to be 0.13. So pause the video and note down your solution. So let's observe these two questions now. So question says evaluate this. Basically they are asking you to find the square root, right? So this sum is also very simple, you know, because first and foremost you have to get rid of the decimal. So forget about this. Okay, so if you want to convert this 0.225 into this fraction, this becomes 225 by how much? 1000, because after decimal we have got 3 digits, so that's why there has to be 3 zeros. Okay, now here we have in the denominator 289. So if you write 28.9. So if you write 28.9 as 289, then in the numerator we have to write 10. You know why? Because we have got after decimal only 1 digit, so that's why only 1 0. So here we will write multiplication sign. You have to be very careful with this, okay. Similar question is there also, and in fact there is one more question which is similar to this, which you are going to try by yourself. Alright, now these two gets cancelled. Now if you refer to your again that list from 1 till 30, 225, if you search for that, you will get that 225 can be written as 15 into 15, okay, divided by 100 is there. 100 can be written as 10 into 10 from the very same list. But what about 289? Yes, 289 also can be written as 17 into 17, okay. So that means we have got the pairs here, isn't it? So here we have a pair of 15. So instead of these two 15, I'll write only 115. Okay. Similarly, instead of these two 10, I'll write only 1. Okay. And next is we have this one. Okay. So just do cancellation. So 5 to the 10, 5 to the 15. So this turns out to be 3 by 17 into 2 is 34. So that means your answer for this is 3 by 34. Okay, so this is my first answer, that is question number 2. Let me take question number 3, last question for the day. Okay, so here also the work is similar. So whatever we need to simplify, we'll just simplify it. So this is 25 by 32 into, this is given in mixed fraction. Okay, so 18 into 2 is 36 plus 13 is 49 upon 18. Okay, and you know this is 25 by 100, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so see here carefully. Okay, so let me write a single line instead of different lines here. So here we have 25. Okay, so okay, let me write 25 into, we have 49 into 25. Okay, now here we have 32, right? And here we have 18. So let me write this 100 as 10 into 10, because I know that 100 can be written as 10 into 10 in terms of pairs. Okay, so 18. So can I write this as 2 into 9? Can I do that instead of 18? Yes. Now 32. Can I write this as 16 into 2? Okay, so this is your 32. Remember, this is your 18. 100 is 10 into 10. Okay, basically I am trying to make pairs out here. Okay, now see here we have, okay, so instead of this 49, let me write 7 into 7 in order to make the pairs. Now see, we have got these two pair, so these, instead of these 225, I'll just write 125. Okay, instead of these two 7, I'll write only 1 7. Okay, so this 16, square root of 16 is how much? All fine. Let me write this as 4 into 4. That is also fine. No. So instead of these two 4, I'll write only 1 4. Instead of these two 2, I'll write 1 2 9. Can I write this as 3 into 3? Yes. So basically what you are going to do is you will factorize each and every number. Okay, so instead of these two 3, I'll write only 1, and we have instead of these two 10, I'll write only 1. Okay, so is there any cancellation possible? Yes, so we have 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, so 5 7s are 35, so let's multiply. So this is 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 into 3 is 48, right? So that means your answer for this turns out to be this much. Okay, so your homework. So homework I'll write here. So you will do question number 5 sub number 2. Okay, so I think this, wait a minute, I have done, yeah, so you'll do 5 sub number 2, and you'll do 6 sub number 1 and 4. Okay, so remember, so these are your homework which you will do and send it to me. Okay, so you may pause the video and note it down. Thank you very much.